doing a quick video to show you the newsletter that we send out. I want to send this out twice a month. I don't think I've sent one out since February. And that's because of all the other things we do. That said, I wanted to at least go over what it is I put in the newsletter. And then, of course, if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know. You can add them. Second, multitasking. So I come up with a subject line, which once I get all the content in, that gives me an idea of what to put in the subject line. So I do that last. And I'll also do what's called A/B testing. So A/B testing is basically a way to see which subject line goes or more people open. So what they do is they send a certain percentage to both. And then after that percentage is over, they'll send the rest to whichever one gets the most opens. So the goal is to send it out tomorrow morning. And throughout the day, it'll test which one gets the best response. And then it will send the rest to that one. And since this will also have a section specifically about pick of the county, I definitely want to get it scheduled first thing in the morning. So I got to finish it today, schedule it. And I've got most of the content in. So I always have what's new in social media so that people can be like, oh, this is what's going on, a new strategy, or maybe I need to do this if I'm not getting a lot of traction on my social. Moving around while I do this. The next section is some August specific marketing tips. So one of the tasks that's been on my list for a while, and maybe adjusting myself, maybe that's something I can help you help me get into ClickUp, is there's a blog that puts out fantastic content on marketing in general, but they have a section every month where they talk about here's what the national days are for next month, or here's some ideas for next month for marketing. So I want to get all of that information into ClickUp so we can have a task assigned like every month saying this is what we're going to focus on next month. I started it, I didn't finish it, I need to, it's on my list. But here's like some ideas on what, and I try to put stuff that's not specific to any industry. So it's not just trade companies, like everybody can do these tips. I try to be as universal as possible for this. The next section, which I'm about to work on, is what our recent launches are. So I have graphics of all the websites we create before and after. The after I'll put into a desktop and mobile format and then link it. So I try to do 2 or 3 per newsletter, depending on how many we get launched. Now, I haven't done one, obviously, since Kimes. So for this newsletter, it looks like I didn't put Fourscore or even Connie, Sid and Sons, maybe Elite, and a couple others into posts that go out. I did do Trace stuff. So I'm going to go through and see which ones we haven't put out. And I really should probably, maybe that's something you can do, is create a list of which ones we've talked about in the newsletter. And then I know there's a bunch I have not posted about on social media. I keep meaning to. I want to get them to our portfolio first. But in order to do that, I got to get our portfolio updated. So it's like a domino effect of procrastination, I guess. Anyway, so that'll be that. And then I always pull a review and add it here. So when it has an X like that, it means it's from the old newsletter I need to update. That's just a mark for me. So this is an old review. I got to grab a review. I've already pulled 4 interesting posts from Instagram. I always do that. And this won't show. I also am in a newsletter that talks about ad design, and I take the ones that I really enjoy out of that, download it every month, and then I'll put them in here because some people, they're not just doing social media. Maybe they are doing traditional ad design or something, like in a magazine or something. So I put them in here, and I thought these 2 are really cute. And then I'll put the latest blog article. Now, I have not done a blog article in a while. Again, this is something I've been meaning to do every other week, or even do 4 in a day and schedule them out weekly, like we do for Emily. I need to start doing that for Misfit. So I'm at least going to get one written today, put that here. And then this I had written today for, I do one like discussion or almost like another blog, but in the email itself. And at the bottom, I have AI prompt ideas. Now I have a database of those in ClickUp. I think it's this one. Yeah. So this is a whole bunch that I have available, and I delete it when I use it, so I don't reuse it. And that's it. At some point, I will add when we have actual YouTube videos, maybe add, I mean, I do have some YouTube videos, so I could probably add a section for that in here. But I do need to add the pick of the county, write a blog article, and then make the graphics for at least 2 recent launches. And then I think this newsletter will be good to go. And then, of course, make the subject line. Now, I think I can give you a login to this, or I'll give you my login to this. This is Kit. This is what we use for our email platform. Everybody that goes in through our website, whether it's requesting a quote, whether we add the client through that client add form, they all get added to this. So you can see some of the 3 recent clients we have added because we added them. So Brandy, well, Sign of the Buck, she's not new. I want this guy gone. That guy gone. One more. But you can see like a lot of these are recent clients. So there's also you under broadcast, you can see the recent emails we've sent out. So yeah, the last one sent out was in February, but you can kind of see what we put in these. Oh, I did do for sport and trace stuff, so I need to do, I didn't do a review on that one. Oh, that's embarrassing. Yeah. Then maybe I'll also have it sent to you, and I really should use Donald too. He's very good at analytical stuff, just to make sure everything looks good. But you can see when you look at the list of broadcasts, this one had 2 subject lines. I also used 2 different emojis. So did this one. The winner was the star one. For this one, the winner was the apple. I didn't do it for the happy holidays one, so I didn't need to for that one. Yeah, we need to start doing these more. But this is my latest draft. I put the date here as to when I started putting it together. And then, yeah, you know how it goes.